I'm going to do a quick tutorial here. Fairly new to some of this, so what I have learned I will pass on, and it's about world composition maps. So let's get started. What I'm going to do is export this map out of World Creator 2 and import it into Unreal Engine, and then for the easy survival RPG, then I will go through a couple steps to set up the map so you're able to build on the tiles. Since all the maps are tiles, by default you can't build on them unless you set, thanks to a couple guys in the group, the is landscape actor tag. So let's get started. The first thing that we're going to look at is the scale value right here. And that is 51.83. You're going to need that in the Unreal Engine, so that's a value you want to write down. Just make sure the other two, the X and Y values, are at 100. I'm just saving out the raw height map files, and I have them set up in a certain fashion here to export. You can read more about that for World Creator, but the purpose of this tutorial isn't so much about World Creator, but about world composition maps, tiles, and how to use it with Easy RPG once we import it into the Unreal 4 engine. Alright, so I have my project open and I have a new map. It's a blank map and I have saved it. I've given it a name. I just saved it in the subdirectory of my levels just for this tutorial. And I set enable world composition for it. So at that point we have this levels tab. The world composition window is this window here. It is open. Let's go to levels and import the tiled landscape that we just exported from World Creator. So where that Z value was in World Creator, let's go back and look. We need to put it there. It was 51.83. Come on. 51.83. And what that does is it just matches the base height of the map from World Creator. It just matches that into the Unreal Engine. If you leave this at 100 or some other value, then the map is either taller, shorter, or just completely out of proportion. For the tutorial, I'm not going to select the material. We're going to do that as part of this. And seeing this here pretty much indicates that I have a good landscape that is going to import into Unreal Engine. So let's go ahead and do it. Once this is imported, we're going to highlight all the maps that were imported from the left menu and load them. They will show up over here in the world composition viewer. I'm going to drag and drop them to center them within the X and Y value here. They all need to be selected, so just leave them selected while you do this. So let's go ahead and add something so we can see it now that this is centered. I'm going to go over to my content, and I have Ultra Dynamic Sky, so I'm going to drag that in there. Give it a moment to update. I have my camera speed pretty fast, so I can zoom out. And it looks exactly how I expect, except for the side over here, but that's easily fixable. So in order to build on the landscapes, you have to use the is landscape in the actor. So you just need to select holding shift, whichever one of these you want. It may be all of them, it may be one of them in your world, maybe half your world is an ocean. It's up to you to select which ones you want. For my purposes, I will quickly just select a few here. And they don't even have to be in order. You can select wherever you want. Go to the details panel and search for tag. It's an actor. Click one element, type in is landscape. Hit enter. And that sets that tag for any of these that are clicked. So that's done. Let's save it. I'm going to throw in here real quick, instead of doing one tile at a time, to color your world with like a base material. I'll show you how to do all of it at once. I'm going to select the Sprez Tech Studios base material here. So let's see, landscapes. I'll just start with doing the auto material and let it do its thing here. So we have one square out of 80, 81, or whatever the number of tiles we have here. If you want to do them all, just look at the right hand side where it says Landscape Streaming Proxy, and you highlight all of those. And you just apply that material through Landscape Materials. And there it is. Thanks for watching. This is the noob way to do things. See ya.